Hello, coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on some interesting updates. We start with Laporta, as it has been reported that the Barcelona president did not meet Lionel Messi in Paris. No talks held over a year between the two. We are going to be discussing on that as we move ahead. Then to conclude this episode, talking about Neymar's case, who is now in court about the issue concerning his transfer from Santos to Barcelona back in 2013, as the investment company involved in that transfer, DIS in Brazil, bites back at Neymar over his statements about following his heart to join Barcelona. We're also going to be discussing on that. So guys, before we get right into the story, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch right up to the very end. Barca, Barca, Barca. Contrary to Joan Laporta's claim that he would meet former striker Lionel Messi in Paris after the Ballon d'Or ceremony on Monday, it has been learned that the two do not even coincide in the city of love after all. According to RAC1, the player has not spoken to President Joan Laporta for more than a year, and the two did not meet when the club president attended the Ballon d'Or ceremony in Paris. "We want to honor Messi, the best player in history. I will see him in Paris on Monday," Laporta said last week. "I know that Barca means a lot to him." It must be remembered that Barcelona are pondering the option of Messi's emotional homecoming once his current Paris Saint-Germain contract ends in 2023. When asked about Barcelona's approach in the regard, Laporta had said, "Messi is a PSG player now, and we have to respect that. I can't talk about his return right now." There have been reports claiming that Laporta and Barca have been working on mending their relationship with Messi following his shock exit from the club last year. However, as per RAC1, they have not interacted with each other for more than 1 year. For now, there is no substantial update on Messi's future, as it's been time and time again been reported that the Argentine will only make a decision after playing his final FIFA World Cup. Despite Laporta's continued insistence, it must be noted that the two do not really enjoy a great relationship after Messi was forced to leave Barcelona in the summer of 2021. This means that before Barcelona could even think of a return, the two must reconcile in the first place. Lionel Messi's return have fueled headlines recently in Spain. Of course, Laporta have been professional about his ways of doing things when asked by the media about possible return of none other than Messi. Of course, Messi is still a Barca player and we have to respect that. Definitely, Barcelona is not a secret that Barca are behind the scenes trying to see how they can mend the relationship with the legend to ensure that a comeback is possible. I still think it's possible, but right now there's nothing that nobody can say if actually it will work or not, as Messi's entourage have already made it clear that the superstar will only decide his future after the FIFA World Cup, which will be his last. Of course, it was surprising as RAC1 reported that Joan Laporta, after his words before going to Ballon d'Or ceremony, he even said to the media last week that he will be there for the Ballon d'Or ceremony in Paris and he will ensure that he will see Messi in Paris and they will meet. But it is really shocking that the two of them did not meet, and it come to like a lot of questions now being raised if actually there's any I don't know if they have really mended the relationship or there's still a lot of differences between the two, because if Laporta did not see Messi as he said, then definitely there's something still happening that we don't know. And of course, it will be disappointing that Laporta up to now have not been able to mend the relationship with Messi, which is very needed at this point if we ever want to think about any possibility of Messi returning to the Camp Nou. The president, the Barca Supremo, needs to mend his relationship with the legend. So it's strange that up to now maybe they have not reconciled, because had it been the reconcile, then definitely there was a meeting that we all could have known. It could have not even been a secret, because the media could have already leaked or even say everything about the meeting about Messi and Laporta. Because normally when Messi hinted to the media that he will ensure that he will see Messi when he goes to Paris, the media must have been alert that, okay, let's see what he goes there after the ceremony, if actually he meets Messi or not. Definitely, he did not even meet Messi, so there's doubts about the future. But let's hope that Messi can forgive him. Let me put it that way. Messi knows that he left Barca. He was pushed to leave against his own will. That is a big problem now. Messi left crying on his send off, and definitely Laporta always claims normally it was not his fault. The financial fair play rules of La Liga made things to be so difficult, and also coupled with the fact that some players in the squad refused to take pay cuts. People like Gerard Piqué, Busquets, and so on. But somebody like Piqué accepted pay cut only after Messi left. So definitely there have been a lot of issues when it comes to Messi's departure from the Camp Nou. So let's see actually if it will work out, if the return to Barca will materialize next year. But if it did not materialize, honestly speaking, I will not be that surprised, because you can see, for instance, that the president will go to Paris but still not meeting Messi, which sparks a lot of controversy and a lot of questions as to whether those two have mended their relationship. Then moving on to the next story of discussion, the hearing against Neymar Jr., his father, and former Barcelona president Sandro Rosell and Jose Maria Bartomeu on charges of corruption and fraud entered into its third day today, and DIS, who have lodged a complaint against the aforementioned parties, citing irregularities in the transfer of the Brazilian superstar from Santos FC to Barcelona back in 2013. The company owned 40% of Neymar's rights at the time of the transfer, but believed that they were not compensated accordingly, alleging that Barcelona and Neymar's entourage planned to hide the real cost of the transfer. The hearing of the case started on Monday with PSG superstar in attendance. He was asked to give statement about his transfer from Santos to Barcelona yesterday, during which he confirmed that there had been interest from Real Madrid, but followed his heart to choose Barcelona. He said, "I knew about the rumors from the other clubs, but my dream was to sign to Barca, and in 2013 I decided to go to Barca and leave Santos. I had options from many clubs, but my dream was always to play for Barca. Since I was a child, I wanted to play there, and I always follow my heart. I remember that I had Madrid to go to, and I don't remember others. At the last moment, it was Madrid or Barca, but my heart for me go to Barca." Now, reacting to the statements made by the Brazilian footballer, DIS Executive Director Roberto Longo has taken a dig at Neymar, questioning where his love for Barcelona was when he trained with Real Madrid as a child or chose to leave the Catalans for PSG in 2017. He said, "As a child, Neymar was not from Barca. He even went to train with Real Madrid. If he had so much love for Barca, he would be playing today for Barca and not for PSG," Longo said. DIS are asking for a prison sentence for the ex-Barca superstar, as well as disgraced former club presidents Rosell and Bartomeu, apart from a hefty financial penalty. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.